just want to make sure. Y'all okay with that?
Don't fix my foot.
Yeah. Aaron, you okay with it?
Yeah.
Okay.
For now I am.
For now you are? Okay. Right. You want to sit here?
Fine.
Well, you can sit here.
It's fine. It's comfortable. It's fine.
Okay.
Gee, thanks. Here goes
Look, I'm just going to undo the seat. You can move it.
Right. Well, my name's Jennifer Collins. I'm Linda Collins' daughter. Thank you guys for being here. My speech is on animal cruelty. And, I just want you to know that I'm not a vegetarian or a vegan, and I am definitely not a member of PETA or animal rights activists such as Greenpeace, but I am an animal lover and I will always be one. I've owned cats, dogs, several reptiles, and many different types of amphibians throughout my lifetime, and I cannot even begin to imagine a world without animals. Can you guys? We interact with animals every day through household pets, foods we eat, clothing we wear, zoos, everyday beauty products, and even in religions. Have you ever stopped and truly considered where these animals come from and how these animals are treated in other households and shelters, and in farms which meat is raised, and even in medical and cosmetic labs? Many times these animals are malnourished, mistreated, and neglected. So what is animal cruelty and why is it so important? Animal cruelty is the behavior of humans that intentionally inflict physical harm, neglect animals, and even go as far as cause suffering and death. Cruelty is important because it is immorally wrong and often indicates persons' predispositions to violence and mental disorders. There are two types of animal cruelty. One is passive and the other is active. Passive is the lack of action, such as not feeding or watering the animal or allowing an animal to go without treatment from a veterinarian. Active is the most malicious intent to harm an animal, such as burning, torturing, or even mutilating. In many ways, animals are like children. They are intelligent, have emotions, and can feel pain just like all of us. Many times people do not understand the feeling, or do not understand or feel that animals and animal cruelty is too touchy of a subject to talk about. Of the people that commit animal cruelty, the majority of them are males ranging from the ages of 30 to 40, and females are close behind. This is a chart showing showing the differences in animal cruelty. You guys can pass this on if you want to look at it. The first picture that I'm going to show you is of a puppy who has mange. Mange is a type of mite that lives inside of inside of a dog's skin. It's treatable through veterinarian and through different types of medication and skin bathing. His owner did not bring him to a veterinarian, and this caused it to get out of hand. If the mange goes untreated for a while, it causes scar tissue and permanent hair loss. That's one of them. This puppy is a victim of passive cruelty. He is not the only one, and this happens every day in our community. There is not enough laws to protect these victims, and due to the recent events in news and everything, such as one famous athlete that was arrested for animal cruelty, dogfighting has gotten more publicity, positive and negative through the media. Dogfighting is one of the most dangerous and damaging to all the animals, to dogs. Dog fighters put their dogs through extreme and grueling methods of training to work the dog up to a fight. They may use chains and run them on treadmills. The owners will starve the animals for several days before a fight, thinking that the animal will become aggressive, and when it actually causes it to be lethargic. This one's a pretty graphic one. It's of a dog fight. Dogs, when they fight, they aim for the throat and for the face. This is a picture of a dog who is actually after a dog fight. He actually got veterinarian help, and they're trying to fix him right now. Many times, if the dog is not killed, the owners will leave him to die, bleed out, and cause infection. Dogs and cats are not the only animals to be mistreated. Livestock, chickens, and pigs are the three most mistreated animals in the world. You may be thinking, who cares? They're eaten and here to be eaten by the people in the world, but they do not have to live in the inhumane conditions that are provided. Of those three, chickens are the #1 most treated ones in the world. They are packed into housing facilities so cramped they are trampled to death. Industries will inject chickens with growth antibodies to make them grow faster. Just like humans who grow too fast, the chicken's bones will break and cause the beaks to become brittle. Will cause them to become brittle, unable to reach food, and soon causing death. Female hens used for egg production are packed into cages, usually with 10 to 15 in one cage. The hens soon become aggressive towards each other, causing injury on other ones. So the farmers have developed different ways. With chickens, they'll cut their beaks off right here so that they don't peck the other female hens in the cage. The second mistreated animal is actually livestock. Farmers will castrate the livestock and cut off their horns with no painkillers or any use of anesthesia. This picture is one of a cow who's been castrated and branded and has had his horns cut off. The USDA requires livestock to walk through a slaughterhouse many times if it is sick or injured and it cannot walk. Farmers will use forklifts to push, prod, or even scare the livestock to walking through the slaughterhouse doors. Just think of what kind of meat you may be eating. I'm not asking you to become a vegetarian or even a vegan, but I am asking you to realize that animals should have rights just like you and me.